visuals not from any Asian country but Western Europe. Houses reduced to rubble, vehicles thrown across like toys, streets and lanes turned into streams, livelihoods drowned, life pushed to the edge of a cliff in Germany, Netherlands, Belgium, United Kingdom, and other neighbouring countries. Torrential rains in the region have caused dangerous flooding. In this report, we bring you the news, the narratives, and the debates on the Western Europe floods. First, the news. At least 100 have died in the floods in Germany, the highest death toll in the country due to a natural disaster in 60 years. Over 1,300 people remain unaccounted for. Power to an estimated 200,000 households has been cut off in Germany alone. In neighbouring Belgium, more than 20 have died, with at least 20 more missing. Netherlands, Switzerland have also been affected, while London also has been facing flash floods. The woes don't just end at flash floods. It has also resulted in dangerous sinkholes in Germany, big enough to swallow entire houses. Rescue personnel and the military in these countries have been rushed for aid. However, even for the personnel, rescue is fraught with risk. Neighbouring countries like France have sent their military to countries like Belgium for assistance. This, while the German government has been criticized for its slow response to tackling the floods. So what's causing the deluge in Western Europe? According to the German Weather Service, the intense rainfall is a result of a slow-moving area of low pressure, allowing warm and moist air to trigger thunderstorms and heavy rains. Since warmer air can hold more water vapor, a warming climate is expected to bring extreme rainfall.
But it is the intensity and the length of these events where science tells us this is a clear indication of climate change.
So the dominant narrative for the Western European floods has been climate change, something even local officials and governments in the affected countries also believe, and the scientists have corroborated the theories. The reason why reports say that some areas in Germany have witnessed the heaviest rainfall after nearly 100 years. Now, at the heart of the debate is how the Western European countries can ensure the flooding doesn't take place again. The answer lies in mitigating climate change effects. The UN says the world needs to reduce carbon emissions by 7% every year for 10 years. This is only to keep the temperature rise within the safe limits of 1.5 degrees Celsius as compared to the pre-industrial era. But it's not just Western Europe which is facing the brunt of climate change. Parts of Asia, including countries like China, Nepal, India, and Pakistan, are witnessing massive flooding due to heavy rain. In other parts of the world, forests are burning, oceans are catching fire due to man-made accidents, and more. The impact of climate change cannot be ignored anymore, but it needs to be seen whether the topic becomes a grave issue for world leaders.